Hi everyone, we've got the March 2019 market update using the recent statistics for the month end of February 2019. We're going to do something a little bit different today. There's going to be a little bit more context and a little bit less statistics. So bear with us while we get through a few of the stats here for the month. February 2019 sales across all property types in Greater Vancouver were 43% below the 10-year average for that month. So it was a very slow month in sales. The fact that sales were up 35% from January is not that relevant. This is seasonally fairly normal. The overall trend compared to past Februaries is that sales were very slow and it has been a slower year for sales. So this is the biggest headline. Detached inventory is up 7% year over year, and condo inventory year over year is up 103%. It has doubled in the last 12 months. So we use the supply and demand ratio to tell us the sort of speed of the market and what direction prices are likely to be headed. The sales to active ratio for condos is in a balanced territory at 17%, just up from 13% in January. Benchmark prices for condos have gone down 3.3% in the last 12 months. That's based on the Real Estate Board's HPI home price index prices. So that's sort of for an average middle of the road home. On the detached side, we are at an 8% sales to active ratio. This is buyer's territory. This more pronounced buyer's territory has had more downward pressure on pricing. So the MLS benchmark pricing again for detached homes is at 9.7% down reduction in the last year, so in the last 12 months. This is despite the longer term supply and demand fundamentals of homes likely being better. So this is just the current market we're in. Again, this all varies a lot on the price band and the area. So really, you gotta let us know where you're interested in. We can break those numbers down a little bit more. So what does this all mean? The overall headline: sales are slow. It's the biggest story, no doubt, right now. So it has been a buyer's market. We've had buyers who've been getting really good deals, just negotiating really good prices. And this last several month period has really been on the side of the buyers. But the real nugget of value here I wanted to share with you today is that although the headlines that we're seeing now aren't exactly the same as to what we've seen in the past, in general the sentiment is similar to what we saw in the fall of 2008 and also in the fall of 2012. The figures were bad, the headlines were bad, prices were softening. But on the other hand, today's headlines are actually quite a bit the opposite of what we had in the spring of 2009, in mostly later 2015, early 2016, the condo market for virtually all of 2017. These were really fast-moving upward markets. Buyers were fighting for one another. Governments changed. It was a really extreme time. I mentioned government change because that was largely because of housing. First NDP government in 20 years. So if you kind of recap that 11-year period right there, we've had probably 6 or 7 fairly pronounced market changes. And the reason that that's substantial is because even though the market sentiment is really bad right now, it is important to remember that these markets change. They change fairly frequently, and you need to take a longer term view. And when you look at those longer term views, you get that context that really shows opportunities that might be present. Very much depending on your situation. Let us know if there's any way we can help. I hope this was helpful for you. If you need any statistics on the market or on specific housing types, reach out. And likes, comments, thumbs up, always appreciated on the videos. Thanks very much.